Petition for dissolution of marriage in Illinois. The first step to the formal, legal process of divorce in Illinois is filing the petition for dissolution of marriage. This document has numerous legal requirements and is your first impression to the court that will decide what happens in the next chapter of your life. What is a petition for dissolution of marriage? A petition for divorce in Illinois is no different than any other civil action in Illinois. The court's authority to exercise its jurisdiction and resolve a justiciable question is invoked through the filing of a complaint or petition. Ligon v. Williams, 264 IL. App. 3D 701, 707, IL. App. Court. 1994. In Illinois, every action in court is started by filing a complaint. A complaint is the first or initiatory pleading on the part of the plaintiff in a civil action. Black's Law Dictionary, 10th ed., 2014. A complaint for a divorce in Illinois is called a petition for dissolution of marriage. What is a caption in an Illinois divorce case? The first part of any petition for dissolution is the caption. The caption of a pleading, deposition, or other paper connected with a case in court is the heading or introductory clause which shows the names of the parties, name of the court, number of the case on the docket or calendar, etc. Black's Law Dictionary, 10th ed., 2014. What is a cause of action in an Illinois divorce case? After the caption, you must include a plain and concise statement of the pleader's cause of action. 735 ILCS 5 2600 The cause of action is the right to bring a suit. Black's Law Dictionary, 10th ed., 2014. Of course, you're probably asking for more than just a divorce. You're probably also asking for child support, custody matters, division of assets and maintenance. Your right to have the court resolve those matters exists in other statutes contained within the Illinois Marriage and Dissolution of Marriage Act. What are the allegations in an Illinois petition for dissolution of marriage? The petition for dissolution of marriage, shall be divided into paragraphs numbered consecutively, each paragraph containing, as nearly as may be, a separate allegation. 735 ILCS 5 2600 b. At this point, you can write anything you want about your marriage. But, you must include some bare minimum information per the statute. The complaint or petition for dissolution of marriage or legal separation shall be verified and shall minimally set forth 1. The age, occupation and residence of each party and his length of residence in this state. 2. The date of the marriage and the place at which it was registered. 2.5. Whether a petition for dissolution of marriage is pending in any other county or state. 3. That the jurisdictional requirements of subsection A of section 401 have been met and that irreconcilable differences have caused the irretrievable breakdown of the marriage. 4. The names, ages and addresses of all living children of the marriage and whether a spouse is pregnant. 5. Any arrangements as to support, allocation of parental responsibility of the children and maintenance of a spouse. 6. The relief sought. What is the relief sought in an Illinois petition for dissolution of marriage? The relief requested in an Illinois petition for dissolution of marriage is prefaced with the sentence, "Wherefore, the petitioner respectfully requests that." A new numbering should start with all of the matters that you hope that an Illinois divorce court will resolve for you. The relief requested should, at a minimum, include establishing or waiving child support, parenting time, division of debts and assets, and maintenance, alimony. What cannot be included in an Illinois petition for dissolution of marriage? I, personally, believe that public documents should include the least amount of private information possible. The alternative is to seal the court file, which is a cumbersome process. Illinois law does not provide many restrictions on what personal information can be included on court documents. In civil cases, personal identity information shall not be included in documents or exhibits filed with the court. Illinois Supreme Court Rule 138A. A redacted filing of personal identity information for the public record is permissible and shall only include 1. The last 4 digits of the Social Security or individual taxpayer identification number. 2. The last 4 digits of the driver's license number. 3. The last 4 digits of the financial account number. And 4. The last 4 digits of the debit and credit card number. Illinois Supreme Court Rule 138, c. Verifying a petition for dissolution of marriage in Illinois. The Illinois Supreme Court rules require signatures to assume responsibility for anything that is filed in an Illinois divorce case. If you are being represented by an attorney in your Illinois divorce, very pleading, motion and other document of a party represented by an attorney shall be signed by at least one attorney of record in his individual name, whose address shall be stated. Illinois Supreme Court Rule 137A. In the alternative, a party who is not represented by an attorney shall sign his pleading, motion, or other document and state his address, IBID. There is an additional signature requirement in a divorce called verification. Any pleading, although not required to be sworn to, may be verified by the oath of the party filing it or of any other person or persons having knowledge of the facts pleaded. 735 ILCS 5-2605. So, a petition for dissolution of marriage must include a section where the petitioner swears an oath that the allegations contained therein are true. What happens to my petition for dissolution of marriage? An Illinois petition for dissolution of marriage is filed with the county court along with a summons. Both the summons and the petition for dissolution of marriage are served upon the other spouse, or the other spouse waives service by filing their own appearance in the case. The other spouse must then file a formal response to all of the allegations contained within your petition for dissolution of marriage. Failure to file a response will result in a finding of default which should award you, within the court's discretion, all of the relief that was requested in your petition for dissolution of marriage. There are so many rules to follow in just the initial filing of your Illinois divorce, and first impressions matter. If you'd like help in preparing your petition for dissolution of marriage, contact the law office of Russell D. Knight at 773-334-6311 to speak with an experienced Chicago divorce lawyer.